This will be a short intro to teams. How to create a team, how to use a team, how to add people to the team. First of all, the team is made up of a group of people trying to accomplish something. They've come together to try to accomplish something. It might be a project. It might be a group of people that are, for instance, in accounting, different type organization for the company. It might be the entire company. But in this particular case, we're going to use an example of volunteers that will come together to help tornado victims in Noonan, Georgia. Some of the channels might be steel chainsaws, might be Allstate insurance claims, it might be any number of things. You'll have to use your imagination. But the main idea is the team, which you'll see here, this is a demo, are created, and they are a group of people. The channels below them are subjects that those people discuss. So in this case, this is a software development demo team. It's called X1050 Launch Team. They have multiple channels. The general channel is always created when you create the team. You do not have to create it. In fact, you can't delete it. The other channels here: design, digital assets, go-to-market plan, legal and compliance, web and social trends. Hopefully self-explanatory. You try to title the name of the team as well as the channels where someone could glance at it and see what it's about. Also try to keep them short, to the point. If you make them too long, they'll scroll off the page and you can't read them. You'll have to highlight them. That's one mistake newbies make. So right now we've got multiple teams. We're going to create a new team. We're going to add people. We're going to create channels and add people to the channels. And you can do that with the team as well as the channel. In other words, you can create a team, add people to the team. No one else in the tenant can see that team, what's in it. If you make it public, you add it. If you make it public, anyone can add themselves to the team. If you make the team private, they can ask to join the team. The administrator will have to add them to the team. So we're going to create a team. Join or create a team. How do we want to do that? We want to create a team. You've got several templates you can use. Microsoft has given you for illustration purposes. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to create a team from scratch. This will be a public team. Anyone can join anytime they feel like it. This will be Noonan Tornado Volunteers. Always add a description. Volunteers to work on create. We've now created a team. It'll prompt us, who do you want to add to this team? Always try to have two owners. By default, the person logged in that created the team will be the first owner. You need two owners just to be sure that someone will always be available. We're going to make Deborah Berger an owner. Automatically she's added as a member. We're going to change her, make her an owner. Okay, right now we've created a team called Noonan Tornado Volunteers. There are two people on the team. The person logged in this case Alex Wilbur, and we added Deborah as another owner. Okay, we want to add another channel, another subject. As I mentioned, let's add Allstate claims. So we've got Noonan Tornado Volunteers. The subject they might want to discuss and hold on to the information would be Allstate claims. Click on the three ellipses, three dots, add a channel, Allstate claims. Now this will be personal information, which you've got to learn to protect that by law. Okay, this is potentially personal information about Allstate insurance claims. That'll let somebody know right away that they need to protect this information. Since it is personal, potentially private, we don't want everyone on the team to have access to it. Right now there's only 2 people, but we'll add other people. We only want people that we add to the channel, just like we would add somebody to the team. So we want to switch that to private. We'll go ahead and create that channel. Once it's prompted us to add other people, you don't necessarily have to add anybody. And since I can't remember another user right now, they're all fake users, I'm going to skip. I'll add somebody later. You'll notice the padlock that tells you right away it's a private channel. You can't get in there unless you're already a member of that. So we've got Team Noonan Tornado Volunteers. We've got 2 channels. The general is added by default. Allstate claims, we'll add another one. We'll say, again, go to your ellipsis under the team. Now we want to add a channel. So we do that from the ellipsis, add a channel. We're going to talk about steel chainsaws. Now you'll have to use your imagination what to create the channels for and against its subjects to use them safely. Anybody with a steel chainsaw, we want to be able to see it and join in the information. So we're going to make that one. We won't allow anybody to get into that one. It's not necessarily going to have a private information, so anybody on the team can see that. So we're going to keep it standard. We're going to add that under their team automatically. Everybody on the team gets that channel and they can see it. And as you can see, it just showed up. So what we've done, we've added a group of people coming together to work on help tornado victims in Noonan, Georgia. We've added the general channel by default, automatically is added, and we've added Allstate claims, which is private. We've added steel chainsaw. All right, well, I hope we haven't overwhelmed you with the first introduction to teams. There's 2 more. So my advice would be to get into it, get your hands in it. That's the best way to learn it. Thanks for listening.